Hi, my name is Michelle Tran, and for this sociology presentation, I'm going to be going over preventative measures for the rising homelessness problem. So, for introduction, there are thousands of people who are homeless across the country, many sleeping in tents, sidewalks, or abandoned buildings. So, not only is this a global problem, but the situation is worsening as the years go by, since housing prices are rising and also unemployment rates are increasing. So, people are not able to afford housing. As you can see by this map right here, thousands of people across the country are facing this problem every year. In fact, there's been a 2.2 increase from 2019 for the people experiencing homelessness across the US. So, what is the problem exactly? Basically, temporary financial assistance programs for those facing homelessness aren't quite working. People are contracting various diseases out in the streets, causing global health crisis. And additionally, there is a strong correlation between debt and being homeless. So, as for some simple statistics, more than 226,000 people have no choice but to stay in unsafe locations unsuitable for human habitation. In fact, also, debt causes people to become unable to pay rent, electricity bills, and much more that are essential to quality of life. Homelessness also connects to decline in mental and physical illnesses as people are more prone to HIV or AIDS, alcohol and drug addiction, and mental health issues such as depression and PTSD. So, next, I'm going to be talking about how to go about solving the problem. So, first is to analyze the problem and understand the root causes of it. So, this requires examining the numerous factors that cause homelessness and assess the housing policies, debt system, and social services because temporary financial assistance is not providing enough to enable those who are greatly in debt to live a decent life. And those who are homeless have many complex underlying issues not being addressed, such as childhood neglect, drug or alcohol problems, and undiagnosed psychiatric illnesses. We also have to start small and simple, as this will not be a problem that would be fixed overnight. We must start with solving this issue at a systemic level. So, organizations should be re examining their costs, such as the price of rent, education, and much more. Institutions made to help financially assist those who are homeless should educate those facing this problem instead of acquired debt rather than setting them up for failure. So, the proposed solution is to develop programs that pay attention to systemic and individual factors, emphasizing on changes. So, educate those on financial management, providing solutions for debt relief, and understanding the perspective of those facing debt and the consequences, as many are not aware they're about to go into great debt and lose their housing or other, major situations. Also, it requires partnership on a federal, state, and local level, as multiple levels of authority must collaborate in order to tackle this extreme problem since it is a global and worldwide problem. So, although there have been certain programs for those more likely to face homelessness, such as veterans, there must be more research that goes into factors that cause homelessness, since many are not educated into solving this problem. So the strengths and weaknesses of the solution. For strengths, over time, this should help reduce the problem. Individual and systemic factors causing homelessness should eventually decrease. And by implementing the necessary framework, people can become more educated overall. For weaknesses, it will take a long period of commitment and money that, the people don't necessarily have enough resources for. Many individuals will not be motivated to commit to programs designed to help with debt relief as they don't want to face the issue. And further research must be done to understand the appropriate path to go about solving the problem. So, in conclusion, understanding the basics to the causes of homelessness is crucial to tackling the problem. We must identify the underlying factors that eventually lead one to homelessness and create programs that explain debt relief and responsibility. And also, further research must be done for people to become educated on this issue and how to go about solving it. These are my references. Thank you so much for listening.